Welcome back. It is 1585, and this year we have Luke's birthday. Very worried about that. Yasmina has been trying to take care of the family and bring back the deceased members. Arun and his wife and children have moved in to kind of be our guardians since we're so young. So this year we have a couple of things going on. First, we'll roll for Richard Hobart III, who can't get a 2, 4, or a 6. He did not. He survives. Luke Larkin, our Luke. I forget what he can't get actually. A 7 or a 13. Come on, Luke. That was close, but we're okay. Joanna Crookshank is becoming a young adult. She can't get a 3 or an 18. She did not. And then Bennett Crookshank is doing his adult part 2. He has to get at least an 8. He does. Okay, so no deaths. Joanna, I'm going to have marry Camille. So let's go in here and get that done really quickly. Oh, wait, before that, let's just talk about some townie birthdays. Let's see. Okay, we have Madison Brigg becoming an adult. We have Sophronia Domino becoming a teenager. And then I do have a new family to introduce you to. But first, where are the Waldricks? Where are they? Here. So we will come over here into the what is happening to your head. Um, okay. That's weird. That does not look right. That doesn't even look like him. Anyway, where was I? Who was marrying him? Joanna Crookshank? Okay. Joanna. Where are you? Oh, here she is. And she's so beautiful. I'm so happy for her. I should probably just change this to Waldrick because I keep forgetting. Oh, I need to make sure she's old enough. Is she? No. Well, let's just go like that. It'll be fine. Oh, that just ruined all of her traits. I thought it was gonna like just roll to see one of them, but it did not. Okay, Camille will be her spouse. Check. And let's see, the Waldricks are just red right now. They don't have a color. Do we have a lot of extra colors available? Let's see. We have a few colors we could use. Oh, you know what? Let's let the Waldricks be purple then, since the Bennetts aren't having any more kids. So she gets to keep her colors, and he has to change to purple. There you go. I don't care. Let me come over here and just I'll change her name to Joanna Waldrick. Here is Camille, who is her new husband. Awesome. Okay, and then next, here is our new family. They were up originally by Seb Maram, but uploaded by D2JJ. And this is the Nobles of House Mohun. And I'm actually going to go in here because I haven't even added them to the club or anything yet. But basically, I did change around the family a little bit. It's not the same as the upload, but I did want to kind of make a story out of them as well. So what is going on here is we have this family. And they get to move into the Light Castle. Let's bring the mom in here. So the mother, Agnes, her and her husband, William II, they have William III as one of their sons. And then their other son is Angelo. And honestly, like, he looks so much like his mother, and he doesn't really, like, at the same time, he kind of like looks a bit different from her, but not quite like his father. So I'm thinking that his father may suspect that his wife had cheated on him and then had the child. But his wife had passed away not long ago. Bye. And he remarried his former maid, who is now going to be his wife. So that is this family. Let's add them to the club. Oh, the club is full? How could you do this to me? Okay, who can I remove from the club? Yeah, okay, Wyman, you can get removed from the club. Okay. And then who else? I need 2 more. Maybe Anchor. I don't know. If I need you, I'll come back for you. Let's remove you from the club. But do I have anyone becoming a child this year? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need to remove another person from the club. Oh goodness. I guess Bennett. He's not doing anything right now. Then, okay, well, let me add you to the club. Then you to the club. And then, is there room for you? There is. Okay, but there won't be room later, but we can solve that. I think, no one's supposed to die today. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. Yeah, so here's this family. And we're going to marry Edith and her husband. Oh, I also forgot to get Joanna pregnant. I need to do that. So let's just quickly go here and I'll click on him and we will have him have just gotten married to Edith. And then we have to add Camille into here too. Should I go over their house? Where do they live anyway? Let's go over to their house. Okay. Marriage and babies. We have Camille and Johanna. Oh, I didn't even change her last name either. I'm terrible. Okay. So first off, Joanna, you need a new name. Waldrick. And then you also need to get pregnant with your husband, Camille. Okay. Pregnant. She has 7 baby tries. They have 0 babies. There we go. Family tree. We have they're Crookshanks, but it is the 14th generation. Camille Waldrick and Joanna Waldrick, nee Crookshank. And they don't have any children yet. But, oh my gosh, what is he wearing? What is happening to you? What is happening to you? Can you change or something? Oh my gosh, that was so scary. How old is Camille? He is 12 days away from becoming an adult. Okay, so 4, 8, 12 from becoming, oh no, becoming an adult. He's still a young adult. Camille Waldrick. Okay, so we're adding him in there. And then in our family tree, Camille, you are marrying Joanna. Joanna, you are now Joanna Waldrick, formerly Crookshank. Okay. Sounds good. And they're pregnant. Everything is good. Awesome. All right. That will be it for the first part. And let's hop into the voiceover. So here we are in our new household with so many people in it. It's very crowded now that we have the Venian family coming here. But, they're trying their best to help take care of the kids and, do whatever, to help because they both cared about Nicholas. And even though they don't really have very good relationships with the kids or know them very well, they still are willing to do this. And also, Marie is engaged to Luke, so there's a connection there. And so Watira just makes a nice home-cooked meal for everyone to kind of sit around and share and bond. And it's also Talk Like a Pirate Day, so we are going to be doing that today. But basically what is happening is that everyone is kind of getting to know each other, getting to, through the growing pains of having a bunch of people move into your house. And so it's tough because the kids obviously are really appreciative that they don't have like Angus here, but also they're not willing to really open up to Arun and Watira about the situation regarding them trying to bring back their family members, mostly because and this is Nicholas's fault. He's in a relationship with these people, but he doesn't ever really bring them around his kids or introduce them or make them feel safe together. So they've kind of got these strangers who, mean well and are good people, but still they're strangers, and they're not just going to open up to them and tell them everything that's going on. So that is what's going on there. And we have everyone also getting ready for the resurrection. We have Yasmina trying to work on the gardening and splicing and stuff. We do have orchids. We have a pomegranate tree. So hopefully once those things are growing and we can splice them again, then we can get our death flowers. And then we just have to get to level 10 of cooking and gourmet cooking in order to make ambrosia. So that is going to be the difficult part, is getting all those skills up and stuff. So I'm just, while we're doing other things, Yasmina in the background is studying very hard, working very hard on trying to get ahead on this so that she can focus on making sure that she can properly bring back her family members. So that's something that she cares about a lot and really obviously wants to get right. So she is not going to be taking any chances there. So here we are. And we are going to choke on my own spit, apparently. Okay. So yes, we are just all spending time together, getting to know each other. I think that they do get along. The kids seem to get along well. Things seem to be going well. It's just they're not quite ready to open up to the Venians and everything. So that doesn't mean that they're not getting along and they're not good people. So that is definitely something that is going on. And then we have, of course, the babies being born in the Hobart families. So we have the twins being born, the twin boys that we were expecting from Adele, I think it was. And so they had twin boys. Unfortunately, one of them did not survive, but the other one did. So we now have Peter Hobart, who has been born and will become an infant this year. So, but his brother did pass away. So that is sad, but at least one of them survived. Guess there's that. They now have 2 boys in their household, so they're doing pretty well, I think. Better than our household. And I did forget to update the spreadsheet as per usual, so I'm going to update it now. And we are going to just change this. Yep, okay. So we can't get Adele pregnant again right away because she has a full household. So we're going to need to move some Sims around later in order to make that happen. But for right now, she is not pregnant again, even though she has a million more baby tries. So I think she had 9 to start with. She still has 5 babies left she can have. And I know that that's not exactly within the rules. That's pregnancies according to Morbid, but because our club is already full, we already have too many Sims, I am going to still only do it as number of babies. And I don't think I'll be adding any Sims anytime soon. We'll have to cut down the population a little bit first. And then we have the second go around from the Hobart, so that's Maria Hobart, having her baby girl, and that is going to be Joan Hobart, who did survive and become an infant. So she survived, and that is actually their last baby try. So Dennis and Maria are done having children. So they just have their 2 girls, and they're all set there. Next, again, like I said, we're just having Yasmina work really, really hard on studying and working and all of that stuff. And then today we are going to go out with her. But first, let's have the younger kids all be playing games together. Everyone's wearing a hat. I got to go through my Sims again and take off their accessories. It's so annoying. I feel like the Sims should just age up without any accessories on. Why did he age up with a hat? And then there's Nicholas crying over his daughters. Oh my gosh. I wanted to have Yasmina go talk to him, but it didn't really work out. They just hugged and then he left. But I think that, it's probably really hard for him to feel like such a failure. I mean, he and two of his daughters just passed away. He never really got the chance to make up for everything about, like, being a bad father and everything to wow, I'm a bad father to her. I can't remember her name now. To Anne's daughter, Celestria. Is that it? Anyway, so yeah, he never really got to take what he learned and apply it to his children because he died. Anyway, we are now over here with our new family. So the queen has told Yasmina to come. As we know, last time the queen and Yasmina became friends, and the queen has taken a liking to her and is helping her out with stuff. And so she invites her over to this other family. I think we're going to say that, I don't know yet what title they have, but they definitely have a title. And so she immediately gets a crush on William the Third, which I think is really appropriate because that is who the queen is trying to set her up with, the heir to that family and, a future title holder. So he's a good match, and she is, showing off Yasmina to him. And so she's just meeting the family and getting to know them, and she gets a crush on William. And I think this girl just gets crushes so easily. She got a crush on Arun. She has a crush on William. She's going to get another crush before the video is over. So I think she just gets crushes really easily, but still I think that she is pretty pleased with the situation. She's just not really focusing on that right now. She's not focusing on trying to find a husband because she's focusing on trying to bring her family members back to life. But she's like, great, you're going to handle that for me and it's going to be a really good match. Excellent. So meanwhile, she's actually going to go out with Lavina. And the reason for that is that I want her to have other friends. But also, she immediately gets a crush on Lavina too. But yeah, I think that she probably has just seen Lavina in passing at different events and stuff. And, they already are pretty good friends. They probably knew each other as children. And so now, Lavina kind of invites her out to hang out with her a bit. And I think that Lavina just really is sympathetic to Yasmina's situation. She lost her own mother at a young age and everything, and so I think that they're just bonding and spending time together and enjoying, and I think that they could be really, really good friends. I do want them to be like BFFs. I think that it's an interesting combination too, though, because the Crookshank family is not super prolific. So Lavina, she doesn't have a title. Her father doesn't have a title. She doesn't have amazing marriage prospects or anything, whereas Yasmina is the daughter of an earl and the sister of an earl, so obviously she has much better prospects and she's friends to the queen. But I think that her and Lavina just click. Look at how fast their friendship went up. So I don't think any of that kind of stuff matters to them. But yeah. So that's where we're at there. And then we're going to end this outing for now. Again, they're just friends. They're BFFs now, actually, so they're really good. And I really have to get that hat off of her. Anyway, so we are going to send her to sleep because she is hysterical. But it is also almost Luke's birthday, so we are going to be baking him a birthday cake shortly so that he can age up and then have his coming out ball. Keep in mind, Yasmina never got to have her coming out ball. Her family died on the day of her birthday, and it's just been, tough ever since. And so she's really had to grow up really fast. And it's just, I feel really bad for her because I just had these ideas for her. She's outgoing, she's goofy, she's fun, she makes friends easily, she wants to make lots of friends. She had, the perfect setup. Of course, there's another fire. Everyone's fine, though. But she just had, the perfect setup to have a good life, And then on the day of her birthday, her father and her sisters passed away, and she became the eldest sibling in this household. She became responsible for all of this, and then she's also taking on the responsibility of trying to bring them back. So it's just a lot. And yes, so Luke has just aged up. He rolled to be good, so he's genius and he's good, and he's just like all these kids are just so wholesome. It's so great. After some of the past generations. um, but yes, so Nick, not Nick. Oh my gosh. See, here's the problem. He looks just like Nicholas, doesn't he? He looks just like Nicholas. So every time I look at him, I want to call him Nicholas, but this is Luke. I really do. I keep calling him Nicholas. It's bad. But here he is. He looks just like his dad. He's literally a clone of his father. But yeah, so they are having a good time. It's his birthday. We're going to start the ball shortly so that he can, come out into society. But keep in mind, again, he's already betrothed to Marie, so it's not like he is looking for a wife. It's already handled for him. So he's in a good place there. And Marie and Yasmina just woohooed autonomously. And I didn't make that happen. I'm telling you, Yasmina she just does everything with everyone, I guess. She's very friendly and she's very flirty and okay, that's your brother's future wife. But okay. That's fine. That's okay. Anyway, I mean, it's not like it meant anything to either of them. They don't even have any like relationship with each other, so. And then yeah. Oh my gosh, I really do have to remove accessories from all these Sims. But anyway, we are going to now dance with Marie, even though she's wearing extra accessories and has something in her hair. But we're going to dance with her and have a good time, and yeah, just spending that time together. So he is going to try and make the best of his coming out ball and spend time chatting with people, chatting about the decorations, being silly. Sophronia aged up without getting a makeover and now has cat ears. But yes, so everyone is having a good time. And oh my gosh, Marie, stop it with Yasmina. Oh my goodness. So they just dance together. But anyway, yeah, we're just chatting with each other, having a good time, meeting people, being friendly. But I really do feel like Luke is an introvert in my head. He is like, yeah, he makes friends easily and stuff, but there's only so much socializing that he can take before he like needs a break. So, I think that this party is a lot for him. He's definitely dealing with that. So the ball was pretty successful, and we're going to. Everyone's kind of glitching now. I feel like that happens when I invite too many Sims over my house. So I'm like, okay, fine, we'll do birthdays now because the Sims are stuck and I have to go to Manage Worlds anyway. So birthdays. We have obviously our new family, William the Second de Mahon. I don't know how to pronounce it, but William the Third, Edith, and Angelo. And then for birthdays, we have Richard Hobart the Third becoming a child, and we have Luke Larkin becoming a teen, Johanna Waldrick becoming a young adult, Sophronia Domino becoming a teen, Baby Hobart the boy passed away, and then Peter Hobart survived to become an infant, and then Joan Hobart also was born and became an infant. So that is all the birthdays. And I'm really gonna have to go through and like fix the accessories and fix the club and everything. I have to do that. But anyway, what's going on next year? Let's take a look. Next year, yeah, Humphrey, Peter, and Joan, not really any exciting birthdays. Although I guess Humphrey is an exciting birthday because he was unexpectedly born. So we'll see where he goes with his life. But also, I can't find the baby. Where is the baby? Anyway, so that'll be that for this year. We're continuing on doing our best to bring our family members back to life and just like all this crazy stuff. So working on that. It's really an unexpected direction that we are going in with all of this, but I think it's fun to have those kind of twists. So let's keep going together, and I'll see you in the next one.